Hi, bumblebees. How's it going? Oh, shit. Your mama almost just fell again. Hi, Allie. Man, girl, I was thinking about you a lot yesterday. A lot. Hi, Peggy. Oh, let me grab some stuff. Hold on real quick. I'm here. Doesn't it feel like every time we're together I'm making dog food? Feels like it's me. Leave your sister alone. Leave her alone. You were thinking about me too? Great minds. I wish I had a great mind. Hi, Wendy. Ugh. Eat your food. I don't do this because it's fun. Eat it. Freaking brat face. Hi, Carol. Yeah, I had a weird feeling you weren't doing okay, but didn't want to bother you. Waiting to go home. That's weird because I was in the hospital. I was not doing okay. That's so crazy, Allie. You are a witch. I want to talk about everything that went down and my life right now. I don't really want to talk about my life. Hold on. Always trust that. We got to. See, I knew it. I don't even have energy to freaking open this. It's like my hand. Asking over and over. Girl, you know my deal. You can text me if I answer. I do. If not, I'll get to you. I'm horrible. I have so many unread texts. I just, yesterday was just a really hard day, and I've been struggling real bad with migraines. But yeah. Anyway, I don't want to talk about me or my health or so sick of, just really sick of my life. I'm really sick of it. supposed to be going to work today, but with what happened yesterday, I'm not able to work. So losing a lot of money this week. Oh, so annoying. Now he eats. Thank goodness. I'm about to throw this down the drain. What you cooking? I know, sweetheart. I spent a lot of time on the phone with my parents, crying. They hated what I was going through by myself. I hated going through what I was going through by myself. But another day, I woke up. I just, I don't want to talk about it. I was in the hospital. Here, there's a little bit more. I know there wasn't much in there. And the reason I don't want to talk about it is because not because I don't want to be upfront with you bumblebees. I'm strictly protecting my own self from the haters. And unfortunately, that's something I have to do. And I just, if somebody comes, I don't want to give the haters any reason to hate on me because I'm very fragile right now. And plus, there's no need to worry, you guys. So, that's... No, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I don't think I'll ever be okay, honestly. I really don't think I'll ever be okay. And that's the sad part. That's the sad part, but I just called my mom to talk to her and just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. She was at Walmart and she said she'd call me when she got home. But I mean, there's nothing they can do. There's nothing anybody can do. You're such a doll, baby. Was that good? I'm proud of you for eating. Pisses me off when you don't eat it and it goes bad. Love you, DK. I think I might look around today. So My balance, everything's just off. I'm just so off. Um, I might start making some of these peace bracelets. DK said she wanted 4 to make some extra money because I'm not working this weekend. They took the shifts with, good intent. They weren't doing it to be mean, but I couldn't work in my condition right now if I tried. That's scary as hell because that's probably like $700 that was gonna go towards my rent, and I'm not gonna have that. And I just don't know if I'm going or when I'm gonna be able to work. Been wearing my glasses a lot because I've been crying a lot. I want this job more than any job I've ever had. But my poor body just won't allow it, and it's crazy to me. I pray and I'm like, God, I'm not asking for a Lamborghini, and I'm not asking to have $1 million just to throw around, and I'm not asking for a mansion, or I'm not even asking for a husband at this point. I'm just asking for answers to get healthy and to be able to work and provide for myself and my parents. And I called about disability, and they said because I haven't worked a consistent job, 40 hours a week for 5 years, that I don't qualify. So I was like, yeah, I'm done with that. But then I was like, oh shit, I had worked. I just didn't get paid a whole lot at first when I worked for Facebook, and then went to YouTube. I totally forgot. I was like, I really haven't held a consistent job. It's been more entrepreneur, and they said that they couldn't help me. So, but yeah. Yeah, that would be in there, but it wasn't 5 years. Thank you, Marcus, for the kind comment. So I'm just thinking. I'm like, you can see I'm red. I'm broken out and a rash that I can feel all on my chest and my breast and my stomach and on my thighs. It's just, but it's fine. It's a lot. I just wanted to talk to my bumblebees and kind of lift my spirits because you guys do that. Um, it's just been pure hell over yonder. And come back. What's that mean? Oh, my rash. Oh, it's still here. I don't know. I work at a very prestigious restaurant, and my body just can't do it. And, for a while I was like, I got to get my body moving and used to it and this and that. And it's way, way, way more complicated than that. Way more complicated. So I'm kind of just, I don't know what God's plan is for me. I don't know what He wants for me to do. I don't know what He wants for me, because He saw how hard I tried to get that job and how hard I studied and how focused I was and how much I love that job and I want to stay at that job, that I would work as much as I could as long as my body held up. And in my eyes, it looks like God's like, nope, nope, that's not where you belong. And it's just like, where do I belong? Where do I belong, God? Because I'm so scared. I'm so alone. I'm so confused. And it's like, I mean, I may have to move because of finances, but even if I move somewhere else, all these feelings aren't going to go away. I'm still going to have I feel alone, all my health issues. It's like every day something else happens, and just getting really, really defeated. And, are you going to support that, Sean? Because I don't have the money to just go traveling. Plus, I'd be too scared to go traveling at this point with my health. I live in Florida. I live in Florida. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure you double tap. They're really thick. I'm so blind. These are so old. But when I cry, my contacts get really blurry, so I've been wearing them quite a bit. I put in a pair the other day, and in the middle of the night, I just threw them on the floor. I was like, screw this. What did you just say, Allie? Well, let's change it up for a minute. How are you boys doing? My boys are doing great. My boys are doing great. My son, let me tell you guys this. It was just weird, but so sweet. My son texted me and he said, I just got 3 independent jobs that I'm going to put a quote in on. He goes, I'm so damn excited. He goes, I hope you have a great day. I love you, beautiful. But I'm a scammer. Like, I just read and then I just went about my day, and I put, son, I'm so happy for you. I hope you get them all. And then later I was like, oh, I wanted to tell mom about the good news. So I pulled up the message to read it. And that's when I saw it said, he called me beautiful. And I was like, that message wasn't for me. And she goes, you don't know that. And I said, no. he would have never called me beautiful. Never. And so later that night, I was in my feelings. I was upset with my doctor. I was upset with some other stuff, and I just wasn't feeling well. And I texted him and I said, I think it's really sad that you don't share important things like you did today. I know that text was for Stormy. I'm your mother and I would like to know about those things. And he said, I think it's really sad that you don't think that message was for you, because it was. And I said, son, in 25 years, you've never called me beautiful. And he said, Mom, I wanted to make you smile. And he goes, I don't even call Stormy beautiful. And then I was thinking to myself, well, you should. But he goes, I know it kind of sounded weird, but I didn't know how to tell you that you're beautiful without saying you're beautiful. And I was like, I started crying. He didn't know because we were texting, but I said, well, you definitely put a smile on my face, son, because it's been a really long time that a man has called me beautiful. And he said, I'm glad that it did make you smile. He goes, because that's what I wanted to do. So that was really, really sweet. But at first, and my mom goes, isn't it crazy what we can tell ourselves? Because I was like, there's no way he was talking to me. That boy doesn't call me beautiful. But he was talking to me. And it was lovely. It was pretty incredible, but I haven't heard back from if he got any of the contracts. But last time I talked to him before that, he was heading to the Grand Canyon. And that's when I said, please be careful. I hear if you fall, the chances of making it is not too good, son. And he said, I'm too fly to fall. And that's when I told him, son, you need to always remain humble, but yes, you are perfect. So he's, you can be the best outdoorsman ever, and accidents happen. So like him going to the Grand Canyon, just thinking about like him getting on some gravel, I don't know. Of course I want him to go. He's been seeing all these beautiful, wonderful places in the world. But I'm sorry, I gotta itch my boob. So of course I want him to go. But after that he was gonna go back to Nevada and do some more work. So I know him and Stone are having the time of their lives, and that makes me super happy. He does not know how sick I am, how sick I've been, what's going on with me. I've made sure that I don't tell him anything, and I make sure that, my parents and Rachel don't say anything. So because I just don't want that in his mind. I don't want it to damper his time or spend any energy trying. He is living his best life right now. I want him to continue to do so. Have a good day at work. Be grateful you can work. I was thinking about, because I need to take the trash out. I put that kitty litter box together the other day. It about killed me. Oh, thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Kitty litter gets everywhere because Lola likes to kick everything to the side and then clean the sides with their paws, her gentle paws, and It's like kitty litter everywhere, and I spent so much time cleaning it up and cleaning off the porch. I was like, and then I woke up and there was like this stain, and I thought Max had gone to the bathroom on the floor, which would be very strange for him. Um, but it was a hairball, but it was like smeared, and then the hairball. So that's the first thing I did when I got up was clean that, because I vacuumed my room, the living room, and like I almost collapsed for the second time yesterday. I couldn't vacuum this little freaking kitchen. Like I couldn't do it. So my vacuum's right here. It's completely full. It needs to be emptied. But my trash was stinking, and I didn't know what the hell it was. So after getting back from the hospital, I'm laying in bed. I'm crying. I'm praying. I have a migraine. I have a rag on my head. I got the pillow on my head. And it was bothering me so bad. So I had the trash on the stairs where I take it out. So it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I got up and took it outside. I was like, I can't deal with this. I don't even know if I was smelling it all the way in the back of the condo, but it was just bothering me being in the house. So I took that outside. I was like, you're going outside. I don't have a partner. It's just me. But I was thinking, I haven't had a frappe in a while. I'm pretty sure I'm going to throw it up. The last like 4 times I've had a frappe, which has been a while, I've thrown it up. But it's just like, I need a boost of caffeine. So like my head is hurting a little bit, but nothing like it has been. And I just want to keep the caffeine in me a little bit. I'm so itchy. I don't know what is going on with my body. My whole back has got the rash on it. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's down here, all on my stomach, on my thighs, my butt, a little on my back, not on my legs, on my upper legs. I don't know. I can't tell my son what's going on. He's on a road trip. He's like worked so hard at his job to save money to do this, and he's continuing to work for his uncle, and they're fishing, and they're riding go-karts in the desert, and going to Lake Tahoe and all the different states up north, and seeing just amazing things. I don't want, I'm not doing it. Oh, Sam. If anything was to happen to me, and I thought a lot about it last night, it's just, I'll finally be at peace. I'll be able to run across paradise, the fields with flowers of colors that we've never seen before, and I won't collapse from exhaustion. I'll be able to kneel down and kiss my Savior's feet and be able to pick myself up without struggle. I'll be able to serve God's people in heaven and not be in pain. No, Amanda, that's a good one though. I still use the same detergent. when really, really stressful things happen in my life, I break out in a rash, but usually it's on my big five head. Haha, beat you to it. Um, but maybe it's just a stress rash. I don't know. I don't know. Hi, Marinella. So that's what I keep telling myself. It's just like when people have cancer, and I'm just using this as an example. My father has cancer right now. Um, he's not doing very well. He's losing quite a bit of weight actually and sleeping a lot. Um, when people have cancer, they have answers, they have options. Um, they know that they could get well, they know that they may not get well. They have a set schedule of their treatments. They know what's going to come with it is after you have a few treatments. Like dad's had 3 cancers. He's very aware of how it goes. They get to make decisions. They can do input. They can, they just, they have options. On a smaller scale, you have a cold. You have options. You can take this medicine. You can take this medicine. You need to rest. You need to do this. In my situation, I have so much going on and I have so many non-answers. And no matter how hard I try, I can't get these freaking answers. And it's just like I've been hit with so many different diseases and health issues in the last few months. And to find an answer to try to fix things, it's like merely impossible. It's just, I was going through my head last night and I'm like, okay, so I've been diagnosed with osteoporosis. They never told me what to do about it. What do I do for osteoporosis? Okay, I take vitamin D and calcium. Okay, that's not going to heal my osteoporosis. It's not making it better because I do those things. Now I have rheumatoid arthritis. So I go to that appointment. The follow-up isn't for 3 months. I got to get a shitload of blood work done. I got the x-rays for the second time. I got to get ultrasounds on my hands on 2 separate days, so my insurance would pay for it. And then I have to wait till November 3rd to go back and put all the pieces together and come up with a treatment plan. Okay, great. Why am I on Prilosec? It helps me, but it makes my bones way worse. Why am I on a heart medication that lowers your blood pressure? I already struggle with low blood pressure. Why can't they put me on a heart medication that just helps my heart and doesn't affect my blood pressure so I have some kind of energy? My Celexa, is it helping? I don't know. I'm not suicidal. I'm not like ended in that mentality. It's just like everything I'm on, it's just like, why am I on it? And like yesterday, I was talking to my doctor. She was like, uh, I'm not going to say much because I don't want to talk about what's going on, but she said, I'm going to put you on this pill for 7 days. And I said, I don't want another pill. That is a Band-Aid. I want to know why this specific situation is happening. And she said, I agree. And she said, if you're not going to take the pill, you need to go to the hospital. So I went to the hospital because I was in a danger zone. And it's just like they just want to pop pills and keep you taking all these pills, and it's just like, aren't our bodies supposed to heal on their own? Like, why can't we find the sources of all of my illnesses? I have one doctor that sits down and we come up with a plan. And it just, they just don't give a damn. And that's when I get really discouraged. And I'm living with chronic pain. I'm living with so many different illnesses that, yes, sometimes I wish as people we had the right to say, enough is enough. I have no quality of life. I'm exhausted. I'm beaten down. I've been dealing with illnesses, surgeries, procedures, cutting me open, doing this, all the shit they did to me last night. I have the right to say, this is my life. No quality. I'd rather watch my son grow in heaven, because the way I'm going, I'm not going to be around for long. I'm not going to get to see my grandbabies. I'm too sick. I'm too sick. I'm not allowed to work out due to my rheumatoid and my osteoporosis. They said, we will revisit you working out even in a pool in November. Oh, thank you, Carol. That's so adorable. It's a mystery box. My whole life's a mystery. And like, I live in Florida. I can't even go to the beach. Like, if you're having a bad day, you just want to get in a chair and go sit at the beach and pray and meditate and be near God. And I can't even go to the beach. I can barely walk my ass to the car during the day because of my thyroid problem. Okay, why is my thyroid not getting any better? Like, they put me on thyroid medicine. She says I have Graves' disease. My rheumatoid doctor says I have Hashimoto disease. What do I have? How are we gonna fix it? It's really hard. I can't even go outside and go for a walk. Nothing. It's just, you take away your quality of life and you start thinking about your family. Why am I sticking around? Because of the family. Because I want to see my son. He is my motivation for everything. But I was like, the way I'm going, I'm never going to live long enough to see my son have babies. And that's just how I feel. I feel defeated. I feel exhausted. I feel misled by the medical field. I feel unheard by the medical field. I feel so many different ways. And then I get this job and I am like over the moon excited. And then I can't even work. Will somebody delete that oh so close, oh so close? That's so disgusting and disrespectful, and the way that you can talk to me like that while I'm going through this right now is just disgusting. I pray. God hears me pray. I definitely pray. Ugh, down here on my hips. Just rash. I went all plant-based. And that did me no good. I'm tired. I hear you, honey. Have a good one. Okay, nobody's getting rid of them. I'll do it. Plant-based is not the answer, and I understand that. I need to go to the store and go grocery shopping and get food that I usually eat, but then I had a anger moment last night when I was like, okay, I need to go to the store and I just need to get the food I used to eat. And then I was just like, all the shit that they put in food. It was just like, you know, the world is not rooting for us. The uppity ups, they're not rooting for us. We need to clean together and love each other and help each other, because this world is not rooting for us at all when it comes to medical care, when it comes to the food we put in our bodies, the medications. It's just, they're just trying to kill us all off. And it's really disturbing. It's really, really freaking disturbing. So then I was just like, well, shit, because I have turkey burger, and I was gonna make me some chili. That way I can have some and then freeze it and, you know, eat it as I go, and make some other meals, you know, like a beef stew, you know. But I was just like, all the chemicals that they put, like if I go get a roast, before they got their hands on that roast was not red, that roast was not that plump. They put so many chemicals, dyes, and coloring into this roast that is just like, am I doing a good thing? Feed myself a nice roast with potatoes and vegetables. The vegetables are sprayed with all kinds of shit. Like, it's just like, it's just like, we don't stand a chance, people. We don't. I'm gonna, I guess, hold on, I'm gonna, oh goodness, I hope I'm gonna take you with me. I hope I can. I'm not a vegetarian. I do not eat chicken. That's one thing I will not ever eat. I eat plant-based chicken, but other than that, no, I do not. Max, I'll be right back. I'm going out in my pajamas and my house shoes. I don't care. We live in Florida. I was gonna do this thing. It's about time for me to take my medicine. I was gonna do this. You know how I talk about how they go to Walmart and they're wearing their little bikinis and that's it, like thongs up their ass. I was like, hold on. Just as a fun video. but I keep checking out. I need you guys to motivate me. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put on my bikini, which is not a fun sight. I'll be right back. Okay, I gotta watch the stairs because not only am I weak, my glasses are not right, so the stairs don't look like they should. Um, but I was thinking about, you know, that day I got a bra and put it over my clothes. Brittany took my trash out. What a sweet baby. I love her. She's always looking after me. She's probably like, if she put her trash out, she's probably not doing too good. But I was thinking about, can't even walk straight. I was thinking about going to Walmart with you guys and doing a live and just wearing my bikini. It would be so hilarious, but I was just like, I feel like they would stop me, but I'm like, I don't know why they would, because they don't stop anybody else. But maybe they'd be like, yeah, there's an age limit and you are far past that. But I think it would just be funny to walk into Walmart and just do some shopping wearing my bikini, because so many people do it. So many people freaking do it. And I'm just like, I give them the side eye. Like, first of all, I'm just like, if that was my daughter, I'd kick her ass. Like, put some damn clothes on, have some respect. But I don't know. I'll have to talk to my bumblebees and shit. Oh my gosh. Hold on. My glass says everything's gonna fog out. But I think it would be really funny. I'm afraid, like, your house is so big. Yeah, and it takes forever to clean. I feel like all I do is clean. Clean, clean, clean. Oh, DK. I don't know. Like, because as far as, like, my body, I know it's not on point. I'm 44. I've been through a lot of surgeries. Whatever. You know, I got cellulite on my ass, my legs. If anything, I'm promoting be yourself in public. But every time I think about doing it, I think it's hilarious. And then I was like, gonna be like, okay, so, like, walk in. It's just so funny. It's good to laugh. Walk in with just my bikini and my card. That's it. And just get a few things. I wouldn't be able to stay long because I would get cold. I know I would. But if somebody would walk up to me, I just don't know. Like, ma'am, you can't dress like that. And I would be like, I don't know what I would say. I would be like, well, you're discriminating because if you want to walk around with me for a little bit, I'm sure you'll see other women walking around in their bikinis. And obviously you can't handle all of this. But I'm wearing my bikini and I'm doing my shopping and then I will eat. But, like, is it just a Florida thing? 'Cause I've never seen anybody just wear a bikini. And I mean, these girls wear thongs. Like, imagine you're walking into Walmart. It's 102. Ugh. And you see a girl and she's got big old boobs and it's coming out the bottom of her shirt. And then she's got a thong on. Her whole butt is hanging out. And I'm like, and you're in public, like in a public place, walking around like that. Now I do have a full piece it's all black and it says worst behavior. Allie, remember when we went to the swimming place? I wore it. Um, but I was like, no, I want to do the full bikini situation because I want to see if they make me leave. And if they make me leave, I'm going to sue because I'm going to go in there and take pictures of all of these girls walking around in bikinis. And just because I don't have a supermodel body, they kick me out. But, you know, I'm pretty ballsy. You give me a dare and I'm there. But it would, I don't know if I could keep a straight face. I would be like, I don't know. I don't get embarrassed, but I feel like I would be embarrassed. I think it's okay to be embarrassed. I mean, yeah, because I don't think it's appropriate to do. So I'm going to do it. But I'm going to have to, like, do it, like, soon. Because, they say the weather's going to be changing. Well, I don't see that happening anytime soon. It's so damn hot all the time. I can't believe Brittany took my trash out. I really can't believe she did that. It's so freaking sweet of her. So sweet of her. Wish I was there to be your camera person. I'll have to have like my selfie stick, and just so that way you guys can get the whole view of what everybody is seeing. I just wonder how many people would give me the side eye. But I would be like one of those people if somebody was staring, I'd be like, see something you like? See something you like? Take a picture, it lasts longer. Oh, I'll totally do it. I've been planning on doing it, but I keep forgetting to tell you guys about it. But I just think it would like bring some, I don't know, I was like, what can I do to make my bumblebees laugh and smile? Because you guys got such a kick out of me putting my bra on top of my shirt and going into or walking around Walmart. I love to make you guys smile and laugh. So, yeah, that's what I, my scalp. Oh, let's not freaking, you see how that, it's raining, and it's not raining men. I have that freaking skin. Maybe that's what this rush is. It's just different. Psoriasis. Like, add it to the list. Holy hell, AC work. Ugh. But yeah, we'll have to plan that. That will be so much fun. I did hear, because I've been, been wanting to quit vaping. I do the non-nicotine vapes. I did hear that Trump is cutting ties with China and bringing in their vapes. And he's raising the prices of vapes from $20 to $65. That'll do it. I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll wait for that to happen, and then I'll be like, I can't afford these. Dana, that was a really sweet way of saying that. I try not to look at the phone when I'm driving, but I am parked right now. I want to carry this wicker basket in so bad. I want to rearrange a couple things. And it's just like, body's like, no, I'm so sorry, you can't do that. If I did, I would. I've been having fainting spells, and yesterday I got up and Max wanted to go out, and I just couldn't take him out. The heat, it was just killing me. So I would stand by on my balcony, and I would like watch him, and I know he comes right back, but my neighbor keeps reporting me, and I'm trying to stay on good terms with her, because if anything happens in life, I know she would watch him gladly. So I don't want to like burn that bridge, even though I'd really like to give her a piece of my mind. But I went and I yelled for Max, and I had to step back into my condo, and when I did, I lost my balance and I fainted. I just got so weak, and there was a reason why, and that's one of the reasons I go to the hospital. But it's just like, I don't know. I'm tired of being alone, and that's why I went live today. I was like, I need to interact with my bumblebees. I need to at least make them smile, so I feel like I did something good for the day. I'm super depressed about my job. I just want to be able to go to work. I'm getting a frappe, you guys. I have not had one in so many months.
Go ahead with your order.
It's aggressive. Can I get a large caramel frappe? Can I afford it? No. Am I getting it anyway? Yep.
Large caramel frappe, and what else for you?
That'll be it.
Alrighty, total of that first window is $5.82.
582. So I think there's a basket right there with some of my bracelet making stuff. It's so heavy, but I need to carry it in so I can make some cash and sell some bracelets. I'm probably only going to make these piece bracelets. And they're going to be $25 because it's $7.50 to ship. To ship. Did I say ship? Oh, wait, Wendy. Do better. But definitely pray for my dad. He's put on a brave face, as us parents do. But he's losing a lot of platelets drop so low. Hi, Nancy. That he put it off for another week. Thank you, honey. So, yeah. They got to watch Harrison last night. Dad's just like goo goo gaga in love with this little boy. I mean, he loves Atticus, don't get me wrong, but Atticus is real skittish, and my dad's loud. And Harrison, it doesn't bother Harrison. When he sees my dad, he just smiles so big. He knows my dad's voice, and it's just beautiful because when my sister got pregnant, my dad was going through chemo and radiation for his lung cancer at the time. He had his throat, then lung. So we didn't even know if he was going to be around when she was pregnant, because she had just found out. And then he heals from that, and then he gets colon cancer and almost dies. And the fact that he gets to be in Harrison's life is like, it's so beautiful. I think my dad realizes, you know, I could have missed out on this. But he told me, he said, baby girl, he said, there's a new song and you need to listen to it, but I get so damn emotional. Thank you, sweetheart. He said it's called something like growing old isn't for the weak. You got to be tough to grow old, he said. And I'm just like, you know, I'm a lot of things. But I guess I'm just not tough. I have a high pain tolerance. I've been through, I just been in 44 years, been through so much, whether it's abuse, beatings, you know, all my trauma, I'm not going to repeat it, all of my surgeries, having cancer, just everything I'm going through now. It's just, I've been through a lot in 44 years. And I'm like, aren't I done yet? Cheers. That's really good. I've been to Oklahoma. I've lived there, but no, I'm not from Oklahoma. I live in Florida. I'm from Missouri. It's like the rings on the tree telling your story. I need to write a memoir. There's just, whenever I think about writing a book, there's so many things that I will put in there because I'm so honest and open that my son doesn't know. My son knows that I've been beat by a man. My son doesn't know that I was sodomized and my ass was ripped apart and I had to have surgery to sew me back up. You know, something like that. Like, these things will be in the book. I don't ever want him to read my book because that is too much for a precious soul to think about his mom going through. And the fact that he was in the next room when this went down, like, he was, how old was he? He was like 11. And he was in the next room, but he didn't hear me because the guy strangled me out. So I didn't make a noise. Thank goodness. He remembers that what happened to me. Like, I want to write a book so bad, but there's just things that if that boy was to ever find out, I don't know what it would do to his little heart, his big heart. It's that situation. It's the one where the guy, where I escaped, but he would drag me to the bathroom and made me take my tampon out and did all that stuff to me. And then the time where one of the guys strangled me and I was so defeated that I didn't fight back. I was just ready. I was like, I'm gonna die. He's way bigger than me. I'm gonna die. And I've told you guys, like, right before I went, like, he let go of my neck, but then he took me and flipped the bed because we were in a hotel room. So I was like under the bed and he flipped the bed on top of me so nobody could find me. But I finally came to and crawled out, and I have the pictures, and of all the bruises and the strangulation marks and all of that in my phone. I took them because I was like, thought about turning them in, but like, I was never taught to use my voice. It was always, you just push everything under the rug. So I never did turn him in, but I feel like if I would have turned him in, he would have came back for revenge. Like, I think in some world, like, he thought he had killed me. That's why he tried to hide me. Stupid place to hide me, because, like, when they come to clean the room, they're going to be like, what the hell's wrong with this bed? Why is it upside down? And they're going to be pulling up the mattress, the box springs, and I'm on the floor underneath. You know, like, they're going to find me, dumbass. But I lived through that, like, and I don't, and I've said this before, I've forgiven all my abusers because it's just a lot less heavy of a weight to carry. What I'm left with is the internal scars, hashtag, or quote unquote triggers that cause me to act out sometimes. But like, yeah, to write a book. And I got off topic, but I was like, okay, DK, I was like, could you help me write my book? But my mom says I'm such a good writer. I'm such a good writer. But I'm like, I don't think so. But yeah. But you know, my son doesn't watch my videos. He just says, you know, Mom, you're old. I don't want to watch a bunch of you and a bunch of old people talk. I'm like, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, there's nothing here that you want to hear about. So I don't have to worry about him like watching my videos. That's not ever going to be something he's ever going to want to do. But if I write a book, would he want to read it? And if so, maybe I could be like, I'm going to need you to skip chapter 7, 12, and 15. Okay? You're not allowed to read those chapters. He would listen to me because he knows that I have his best interests in heart. I'm shielding him from obviously something I don't want him to know, or, and I'm open with him, so if I'm telling him don't read these, like, he'll be like, okay, there's definitely something in there that she does not want me to know about, and I probably don't want to know about it. But I'm pretty sure that if my son knew about things that had happened to me, he would hunt these people down, and he would, I mean, he's always carrying. He's always got his gun on him. He's always got it in the back or in the front. It's so cute because every picture I see of him, he's always got his gun on him. Yes. After a while, after being abused from the age of 2, when I got older, I had a sex addiction, KB, and what that was a man's never going to tell me what to do again. So I would have sex with them, do any and everything to just try to freak them out. As far as sex moves, there wasn't nothing I wasn't gonna do. More the merrier. Bring your friend. I'm gonna show you I'm the baddest bitch on the block. But it was an addiction, and so in that moment, I had control. I felt high. I felt I was getting my high in that moment. But then, like, I don't hug or cuddle or no sleepovers. I would send them on their way. And shortly after that, my high would wear off and I would cry myself to sleep every night because just like every addiction or drug, the high only lasts so long, and then it's just like I need to do it again. In 2015, in all my shenanigans, he decided he just didn't want to be in the house anymore because there was too many men coming in and out. And that's when he went to live with my sister. And that's the day that I said, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. And I have been celibate since. Now, I have dated a guy named Greg, a man that I am madly in love with. It's never going to work because of circumstance, basically where we live. He lives in Illinois. I ain't moving my ass to Illinois. He ain't moving his ass out of Illinois. So it's not going to ever work. But I did briefly sleep with him, I think like 5 times. But sex to me is miserable. It's painful. I do not have orgasms. I don't masturbate. Like, I think it's just horrible. And last night I had to go through a lot of, in the hospital, I had to get a lot of things done regarding that, and it was very traumatizing for me. I was scared. I was shaking. I kept begging the nurse to not do it. Like, they had to take me into a different room. Like, I don't want anything to touch me down there. And I had to go through a lot of exams yesterday, and it was extremely painful. They couldn't find one of my ovaries, which, you know what they said? The older you get, your ovaries start to shrivel up. I'm like, I am 44. I am 44. What do you mean as you get older? I'm 44. Cut me some slack. I don't think you're old until you're like 80. Like, come on. Then they can shrivel up. But, like, I'm 44. If I didn't have cancer, I could still have a child if I tried. But I'm also like, gosh darn it. Quit calling me old. As you get older, your bones do. I'm like, at 44, my bones are giving out like this at 44. Thank you for being honest and talking about it, as it might help others. Addiction is serious. I need to overcome it. Faith. Oh, honey. You must be dust. Gosh darn it. That's right, Richard. Like, gosh darn it. I was so excited to turn 40. And if I could get my health under control, I'm very excited about being 40. I'm excited about being 50. I'm excited to grow older because it's denied to so many. But I just don't know if my body is gonna hold up. I really don't. I don't know if my body is just completely, it's just exhausted. I'm trying to get this. Hold on. There's no way I can get it. Oh, there's where my, see, DK, I got some. I can make you in different colors. I'll be 40 next month. I wasn't depressed about being 40 at all. Carol, I'm older than you. I'm like, wow, I did not know that. Who am I older than? I guess I just assumed, and I don't mean to be rude at all, but Carol to me is an older name. My aunt is older and her name is Carol. DK, you are not 72. You look like no, you're not. You're lying. And I'm a grandma. Ugh. Body wears out, yet the mind and the spirit. I was looking. I seriously do this, DK, and I'm not just saying this to flop your mop. Whenever I get really low, I'll either look at Ryan's pictures or I'll get on Instagram and I'll look at your post. You guys, I'm telling you. I've said it before. There's nothing more precious than hearing a baby laugh. You know, like it's just like something that, it's just one of those special gifts from God. You can give a prisoner a baby and they're gonna laugh, and this prisoner is going to be like, oh my gosh. Like, there's just something so magical and precious and beautiful about a baby smiling. When you see DK, her name is Deborah K. If you go to her Instagram and you look at her pictures, she's always smiling, and it's a baby laugh kind of smile. Her smile, her literal smile, and I've never met anybody in my life that has this ability other than Allie's laugh, because it's like a baby laugh. It's so incredible. Her laugh or her smile will take you out of any rut that you feel like you're in a moment. And it's so consistent. And even when she's talking to like people, if it's a short video, like her smile is so big and authentic and real. And then you can tell me she's 72. She's a damn liar. I can't believe DK's a liar. Girl, if I had to guess and I looked at your pictures, I would say you're 51. Like, just out of your 40s. There's no way you're 72. There's no way. I don't believe that at all. But if you ever need a pick-me-up, get a hold of Allie, make her laugh. Make her laugh to where she snorts and pees her pants. Listen to a baby laugh. And go look at DK's Instagram. Or you can look at my son's pictures, but it probably won't be the same for you. But her smile is so consistent, and I think that's the only things that I like on Instagram. Like, I always heart her stuff because I seek it out. I literally seek it out. I'll be like, I wonder if she posts anything. I gotta go look. And she's always around people, and she just, you can tell, if I'm right, you can tell me that you are definitely the light of the party. Like, you walk in and like, you light up the room. You literally light up the room. You light up the outside. And I'm not just feeding you with crap. I wouldn't have said anything, but I seriously, if I'm having a bad day, if I don't look at Ryan's pictures, I go find DK on Instagram and I look at her pictures, and you cannot help but laugh out loud. And she's not even making a noise. Her smile is just so good. You just have really good teeth. Aw, it's just lovely. It's so, I'm like, man, I can't, I'm trying to get this thing over here and it's really heavy. But I want to make bracelets today to make myself feel better. You guys should definitely, you 72-year-old teeth. DK, if you don't mind. Carol, I didn't give you my, have I given you my number yet? No, because I haven't sent out the hummingbirds because I've been sick. Trust me. I will email you my phone number, Carol. And then if DK's okay, I will send you a couple pictures of her, just of her smiling, so you can see it, because you can be like, I'm having a bad day. I'm going to Wendy's messages and I'm going to go look at Deborah K's beautiful smile. And then it will lift you up. It will lift your spirit. I've never in my life, and I've met a lot of people, seen a smile like hers. People can say, oh, they light up a room. Yeah, a lot of people do. But this girl can light up the universe. Like, she could be out in a field and the whole field is just lit with her smile. But it's just so happy. I was going to make extra money if anybody's interested, because I know times are hard, trust me. I'm about to work on the corner. I might go to Patrice and see if I can work her corner. I was going to start doing our phone calls, FaceTime, with bumblebees that were interested, and I was going to charge like $40. So if anybody's interested in like having a one-on-one conversation with me and want to talk and, you know, stuff for an hour, I say an hour the way I ramble and stuff, and you might too. It might be longer, but I was gonna do 40. And then if we want to do 30 minutes, we could do $20, whatever. But just putting that out there, because a lot of people have asked me, can I just talk to you just solo? And I would love to do that, but it does take a lot of mental for me, because I take on your energy, because I do that. So it's got to be like a win-win. But yeah, I was just putting that out there if anybody is ever interested. Just let me lean over again and see if I can grab something. I know I have string in the house, but I'm sorry if you see any appropriate intimate too. That's, yeah, because Erica has her high 5 tribe, and she has that close-knit community. But a lot of my bumblebees, you know, you just can't afford it to join the group. It would be like $25 a month, to where like when I'm really wanting to talk about like what happened yesterday, I could just go live to those people. But there's a lot of people that can't afford it that I would want to be in that conversation. Hold on, let me see. Let me see what I can do over here. Okay, so we got these. That's why you're so damn heavy. Oh. This is so heavy. But this is what I need to make these bracelets. And then I could use those beads as well. And then I got these beads that I need those. The little centerpieces. She is charging 10. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that she was doing 10. Bless her little heart. My heart goes out to her. She's being really strong. I'm super proud of her. Remember when I made these? Look at them. Remember the doggy bracelets? These are dog bracelets. Oh my gosh. I used to be so... Look at those. The little doggy bracelets. That's not a doggy bracelet. Aren't they adorable? Oh my gosh. What made me think about doing this? Because if I put this on Max, it would fall right off because he's so little. But I can't afford monthly fees. You are more than welcome to call me and text me. You're so precious. You remember these? Oh my gosh, that's so hilarious. They did not sell. Guess nobody wants their dog to be blinging. Fine. Okay. I got these beads. Got these beads. I got these beads. These beads, I got these beads, but I only need those, and oh my gosh, those are heavy. Let me throw these in my purse. I love you. Wearing necklaces. Pixie, I don't know. She has been making, I haven't seen any of them, but yeah, I don't know if she uploads. She needs to do something, but she said she was making dog necklaces and leashes, not leashes, but like leather ones and stuff like that for the dogs. I was like, I'm definitely interested. Like, I would definitely want like something really, you know, like to let people know that my dog is gay, because he is a fan of people knowing he's gay. So his rainbow collar that I got him has turned, because he's wore it for so long, that I need to get another one. So she's gonna have to make me one. Okay, let me see how I'm gonna do this. I wasn't expecting on having, no. Can somebody come over and help? You have a gay cat? See, some people are like, whatever, how do you know? And I'm like, I know. My dog is gay and he's proud of it. Like, proud of it. How? He won't go near females. He always wants to hump males. That's a big ass sign. Oh, this is really difficult. Hold on. Now, if this big zip, Oh, there we are. If this big bag opens with all these beads, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna pull myself back together, but I am gonna cry. I don't feel like I have to throw up yet, but I do feel. I have to have a condo in the back. A big old walking. Oh, my arm. Oh, I can't believe Brittany took out my trash. Gosh dang it, I love her so much. Okay. We made it to the... Ready to your mouth. Well, hi, baby. Ow, you're scratching me with your nails. They're not covered with hair. Okay, well, if one of these drop on you, you're going to be smashed like a fly. Okay, I got to sit down. Holy shit. Oh, gosh, it's all going to fall. Hold on. Oh, my gosh. Why did I put all that in one bag? Oh, look at my arm. Oh, no. Oh, no. You can see some cut marks. A couple of them went through my tattoo. But they're worse up here. That's why I wear bracelets. Nancy, I didn't get a chance to see that. I'm so glad I have these still. What am I doing? Okay, here's your brain. Don't want to. Oh. Anywho, I thought there was, I guess they only, I don't know. Yum, yum. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, sorry, Max. Try to, oh, you want to see some under boobage? That's for my girls. Under boobage. Whew. I need to make chili. What are you guys having for dinner? What are you having for dinner? It would be nice to make a simple peace sign. Nice. How do you give me a $500 cash app? That would be really sweet. I don't even know what to say, but people say that all the time and never do. So I don't want to get my hopes up. Hi, Michael. I do have a cash app. My cash app, let me think about it. What is my Cash App? Hold on. Sign, star, light, and the number 6 spelt out. $, starlight 6, all spelt out. One of these days, somebody's going to do that for real. And that would help me because of not being able to work this week. But I'm from Missouri, but I live in Florida. I moved to Florida because Florida is my happy place. And I had a really hard time with my dad. Hey, Kim. With his 3 cancers, like I like had a nervous breakdown. I dropped down to 88 pounds. I wasn't eating. I was just so obsessed with making sure he was okay with everything, and it really destroyed my body in the process. So I moved to Florida, and he has cancer again, 3rd time. And I gotta, it's just, I gotta, as he would say, you gotta live your life and be happy. And you might come home and visit, but girl, I know you, you're gonna wanna leave as soon as you get here. Because I'm very antsy, and I gotta be on the go, and I need my alone time, and you know, I'm a big fan of bracelets. Yes, I am a big fan. I gave one of them away the other day. One of my workers, she just fell in love with them. And there was one with sunflowers on it. And I said, well, take it. And she goes, I can't take your bracelets. And I was like, I'm gifting you a bracelet. It's okay. And she was like, I think I told you guys, she was like, you are my bestie. It was so sweet. It was so sweet. This little 26-year-old. I'm your bestie. My son is your age, but we can be besties. Sounds good. I'm just doing it simple. I wanted to go, the only thing that's going to be missing on my end is onions. I don't have onions. I need to go to the store and get them, but going and walking around Walmart, I just don't have the energy to do that right now. So I'm just using ground turkey and chili seasoning and chili beans. I have a can of organic black beans. I love black beans. I may put some of those in there. But yeah, just simple, not too, I don't like spice, so yeah, that's how I was gonna make it. Yeah, pinto beans, no, 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 you big silly. What do you want to see, Andy? Is it my breast or is it the hair under my arms? You don't want to see the view from the back. Trust me. Wait for when I go to Walmart and wear a bikini. It's gonna be so much fun, but I'm gonna be so embarrassed. I only have plant-based bread, and it's in the freezer. And in my house, whenever we make chili, we always eat bread with peanut butter. Does anybody else do that? And then if you eat chicken noodle soup, we use saltines with butter. Hi, Patrick. Nice to see you. Well, a little bit. When we open all the windows. That's great. Do you know what I was thinking about? Your chicken parm. You ate that, right? See, I can't even make that anymore. I would get so sick. I can't, it's so hard. That's why I gotta get canned chicken for Max. Like, I can't even shred a chicken. I'm gonna have to come up with something else. I wonder, I guess I could do plant-based chicken. Yes, twice. Nice. Yo, yo. No, I'm not vegan. I'm all over the place. I don't know what I am. I just eat. I just don't eat chicken. And seconds. That's such an amazing thing, Allie, because you wouldn't eat anything. So glad. My eyes are sad and blue. I can't even see me. There we go. They don't look very blue today, but I can't see them. Look, I got crusties in my eyes. Holy cow, there are 2 of them. I know, there looks like there's 6 of them when I have these on. Some people need second marriage. Why they need it? I had a second marriage. It didn't go well. I have cute lips. Thank you. I hate my lips. Oh, I hate my lips. I feel like they're like Reba McEntire's. They're just so little. I have one son. He'll be 25 in December. Aw, thank you, TD. Hey, don't diss the queen of country. That's my girl. Reba, she was the first concert I ever went to. I've just been doing that for so long. It does it on its own. I don't even realize. I wish I never would have done it. I got it off of Days of Our Lives. Billy used to do it, or one of the girls did. She'd always do that. And it just did it for so long. It just does it without, I don't like it. Especially when I like fill in my eyebrows. And when I'm talking, it's like one's always higher than the other. Like sand through an hourglass. These are the days of our lives. I am 44. The rock pose? I don't know what the rock pose is. Thank you, Daniel. What's the rock pose? I'm guessing you're talking about the wrestler. I don't know what it is. Is it? I have no idea. Oh, you're right. Yes, he does do the eyebrow. That's so annoying. All right, Miss Nancy, have a great day. Love you so big. I totally, yeah. Yeah. You look like you weigh under. Really? Let me show you. Do I really though? This is a permanent indentation from my surgery last year. Like, why did they do that to me? Why did they do that? No, I'm definitely a lot more than 100 pounds, but I love you for saying that. I had an intussusception because I was overfed in rehab, and my intestines started eating each other, and then I had a gastric bypass reversal, and then I had to get a hernia in my stomach fixed. Did you get my emails I sent you? Oh, for your address. Yes, yes, Valerie, I did. Well, usually there's a bulge. I had it because I was gagging so much. Because I was being overfed. And when you have a gastric bypass, you can't throw up anymore. So I would just gag and gag and gag, and it just made me get a hernia on my stomach. So they had to push it back in and sew it back up. Good times. If you think about that, last year I spent 8 months in and out of the hospital. 8 months. 8 freaking months. Just in October, not even a year ago, I was completely catatonic. My body was shutting down, my brain, my intestines, and my heart. They couldn't get me to respond. They injected me with Narcan because they thought I did a drug overdose, but they realized, oh, she's not on drugs. It's just like one thing after a freaking another, like, I just want to be well. Give yourself grace. I feel like it's been long enough. I'm telling you, stress is a killer. And when my dad had his first cancer and we were living in Colombia and I would like sit with him outside, you guys were like sending him gifts every day and cards, and I was with him outside in the garage every single day, and then after months and months of chemo and radiation, he finally rang the bell. And then the next day, I found him unresponsive. And from that day on, I was never the same. I was never the same. It made death so real to me. And then me going crazy in the hospital and them kicking me out. The preciousness of my father in the bed at the hospital, and he didn't know what was going on because he was so far gone. I can just remember I was peeking around the curtain because it was so hard for me to see him like that. And I didn't know if he was going to make it or not. But he saw me and he did this. Like I was like the only one he recognized. And I just shook my head and he was just like, I remember him looking at me like a little kid. Just this precious big grown man, so sick. And he's looking at me like I'm his mother for answers. And he didn't know. And so that's when I walked over there and they had a tube in him, and that's when he was like, I have to go to the bathroom. And they told me he can just go in his pants. And yeah, you don't say that to me. You don't. That's when I lost my shit. I started throwing chairs. I was cussing everybody. How dare you have a grown, proud man just shit his pants? Oh, I was so outraged, but I got kicked out of the hospital. Oh, that did something to me. That did something to me, and my mom knew it was coming. I just needed something to be angry at. The pain was so raw, and it just, that day changed me. If I wouldn't have went and checked on him when I did, he would have died. And it made death really real for me. So when he got his second cancer, I couldn't, I just couldn't go through it again. I know that sounds selfish because I'm not the one that's going through the cancer. He is. But I was just scared all the time, and I just obsessed over him. I obsessed over him. I didn't want to leave his side. I was by him constantly. I was checking on him in the middle of the night. I was just constantly just on him, driving him crazy. And it led me to a point where you guys saw me. I stopped eating. I ate nothing. I would drink coffee, I would smoke weed, and I would smoke cigarettes, and that's it. And I dropped down to 88 pounds. So stress almost killed me. And then he got better because he is a real life superhero. And then he gets cancer again. And then they didn't tell me. Because they knew that I would have stayed and not came to Florida. But the stress of him led me, even afterwards, like just him being gone and me worrying about him all the time. I had a nervous breakdown, and that's when I ended up in the hospital. When I passed out at Karen's house in Chicago, and my body had just given up. It couldn't take the pain. It couldn't take the pain anymore. Just the constant not knowing. It's like, is it better being at the farm and watching my dad, or is it better that I'm in Chicago away from it and trying to have fun and like live my life? It just so tragic. It's just so tragic. And then I end up almost dying in the hospital, and then 2 months later, on Christmas Day, my dad intestines exploded, and he was all the way in Montana, and he had to have emergency surgery. Okay, people that act like that when they're talking about their parents having cancer are in for a cruel awakening, because you got some balls, a huge set of balls to want to do something like that. Because God will say, womp womp, really? Let me show you what pain really feels like. I just can't fathom somebody that is expressing their heartache about their father having cancer 3 times, and you're going to say, womp womp. That's disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. Ignore them, thank you. You look like you killed him. Oh yeah, well you guys are being poo-poo heads. I share my whole life, and I have for over 5 years. Most of my bumblebees know every single thing that I'm talking about. I'm just letting the new people know a little bit about me. Thank you, Dave. It can be very detrimental for your mental health, but this community builds my mental health. I have a community here that is something you will never find anywhere else on the internet. And for that I am grateful, and for that I will continue, and for that I will take the trolls, I will take the hate comments. I'm not giving up my bees. I can take them off, but I can't see a comment. Hi, Carolyn. I love you. I'll show you. I'm like this close. When I get to there, I can't do anything. It's all blurry. Just always keep your head up, and if you don't fight for them, what did you really have? Newark. Hi, Duke. Yeah, I can't see things far away. Nope. So what are you guys doing? Where are my bumblebees at? Make sure you double tap. It would be really sweet. Just double tap. Give me a like if you don't mind. And make sure you subscribe. Well, thanks for showing the love. I'm a waitress. Thank you. TNIR, that word. She's 18. Wow. Lola's going to be 3 on the 15th. I'll show you guys the litter box. I was like, this is so cool. And she got in it immediately. She was fine with it. Well, hi, Mama. Look how fat you are. What is this? What is this? What happened? What happened with this big belly? What happened with this big belly? Say, Mama, I don't run on the farm anymore. I need my exercise. Don't you, baby? What did this belly? Look at this belly. Oh, my goodness gracious. What do you think, Max? So it's like a little spaceship. But see how when it has this. Oh, hi, Charlene. And then you lift it up. But see how she just does her own thing. I don't know. But it's just, it's not catching all this litter. Oh, cats. Look how little Max is compared to Lola since I cut his hair. Lola. Are you two sunbathing? Are you pretty? Why is there kitty litter all the way over there? Get her, Max. Get her. Get her, Max. What you doing? Can you sit up pretty? Up? No, down? Okay, great. Come on. Oh, yes, he always wants to play. She was over here playing earlier. I finally vacuumed, but I did not vacuum the kitchen yet because I got really, really weak. And I need to... I'm trying to think, because when I got home from the hospital, my comforter is in the dryer. I need to take this off. Here's the wash rag that I had on my head all night long. But I just don't know if I want my desk like catty-cornered like that. If I was gonna bring the white chest and put it here with these pillows. I just don't know. I just don't know. But then I also was like, for the guest room, I was thinking making this more like a day bed and putting it like long ways. And then I could put the white chest in front of that. I don't know. I just want to, I don't know, redecorate, but desk in front of the window. I thought about that. Yeah, I was gonna do that, but I have to move my bed over a little bit. Yeah, I was in the hospital, but it is what it is. Who should be that winded from just doing that? Am I okay? No. Am I gonna be okay? No. So I'm going to go out with frappes and more frappes. And make bracelets for you guys to remember me by. Oh, I forgot I have those glow in the dark beads. I forgot those. Man, I used to be a beater. That sounds weird. I decided not because I don't love you very much. I'm just not going to share my health issues right now. Because you'll ask questions and the fucking doctors don't even have the answers. So I can't give you answers. All they want to do is cut me open and stick things in areas and take blood and got all those stickers all over me and just all the fun stuff. All the fun stuff. Okay, my head is itching from this psoriasis. I need... Never in my life. What is this? Lice? Great. I haven't had lice since I was in school. Excuse me. I need to start making chili. It's 4 o'clock. What time do you guys usually start dinner? What's making me not want to do it, I'll tell you, is standing there. I just get so weak and then I'm just like, screw it. I just get so weak. So, oh, why? Why can't I just be well? Why can't I go to the ocean and sit there and enjoy 3 or 4, I eat by 5 and nothing until 8 the next morning. Patrice does something similar to that. Yeah, I think she don't eat until like 3, maybe in the afternoon after 3. I was diagnosed in 22 with AFib, my heart, so I get short-winded. See, I'm on metoprolol. I think it needs to be increased. But if it increases, it's a freaking blood pressure medicine, and it's going to make my blood pressure drop more than it already does. Charlene, I think about that. I just, I'm not scared of people. Like, I feel safe where I'm at, but I do watch my documentaries. I don't watch them very often anymore, though. Oh my gosh, it just bumps all over me. Just bumps. But I'm afraid, like, I don't know. Last night, my mom and I and my dad were talking, and they're like, you need to get a gun because somebody was messing with my doorknob last night. Well, before I went to the hospital. And I was like, it's locked. It's not a big deal. And my dad was like, you need to get a gun. And my mom was like, no, she don't. Have you seen that girl with a gun? And then if somebody breaks in, she's not going to shoot them. I said, I will try the prayer first. And then she said, and then I said, then I'll shoot him in the knees. But I'm not going to kill anybody. And she goes, Wendy, if somebody comes in your house raging on drugs, you think they're going to feel the gunshot to their knees? No, they're not. And I talked to my son about me getting a gun for protection, and he said, hell to the no. He is absolutely, no, you will not have a gun. And with my mental illness, I just don't think it's probably the best idea to have a gun in the house. Because I can get pretty low. But, yeah, Carolyn, that's what my mom said. She said, you're a mace girl. You need to get some mace. So I did have mace that I was taking to Guatemala with me, and I had it in my purse, and they made me throw it away at the airport. I was like, this is brand new. Like, I just bought it, and it's pink, and it's cute. Like, they're like, ma'am, you have to throw it away. And I'm like, how am I going to protect myself? But they did not let me take it on the plane. I was like, will you keep it? I was like, I don't want to throw it away. Like, no, ma'am, we have to throw everything like this away. Like, can you imagine the good shit that they make people throw away? I'd be going through those trash cans. You know how many lighters you could get from them? My dad always sneaks on lighters. I don't know how he does it. And he doesn't even try. He just puts it in his pocket in his shirt. The manager here told the handyman that I had a gun. He said, I'm never going into her apartment. Don't you keep it like right by your bed? Yes, I still have my waitressing job. I can remember you doing some videos and your gun was always right next to you on the bed. That would freak me out. Freak me out. Yes, I am ready at all times. I had a couple of really weird encounters earlier this year while walking next to. Yeah. Do you have borderline personality? I do. Is it that obvious? How do you know that? Love you, honey. Have a great, blessed, fantastical day. Get it, Lisa. Do you extra tips because you are so beautiful? No, I don't ask for tips anymore. If you'd like to, you can. Tupac had the same nose piercing, I think. Did he? Do I look like Tupac? Keanu Reeves. What a man. Gosh, he's an amazing man, isn't he? He reminds you of a librarian. You know, because they wear these tank tops all the time. I had to go to jail to renew my license to carry. Oh my gosh, you pulling up in your little red sports car with a gun. I would have paid to see that. You guys, say, Wendy, get up and fry up your turkey burger. I'm good recognizing it. What was the telltale sign, director? Just do it. Okay. That'll do it. as he was. I want to know how he knows I have borderline personality disorder. One, two, three, go. I may have to throw up though. I hate throwing up because I'm always afraid I'm going to give myself a hernia again. Well, first, you don't blink much. Interesting. Time is wasting. I love you guys. Director X, tell me another one. I'm so intrigued. It's because of all my trauma that I've told you about in this video. These are like 10 years old. Look how thick they are. I've been wearing them because I've been crying a lot and my contacts get real blurry. Never dated. I think the glass is as smooth as what. And I can see what you are thinking by your facial expressions. I have been told that I have quite the facial expressions. I do have, yeah, but I don't know how you could tell, you know, I don't know. But yes, I definitely have the facial expressions. This is trash. Okay, first of all, let me get my dog some water. Here, Maxie. You're running a little low. Okay, now we're out. They're not gonna move if I don't. That hurts. No, thank you. Bye. Thank you. Okay. So I don't know about you, but when I make my it's turkey burger. I cut them in half. I like it really crispy. I like my turkey or any meat that I'm cooking really well done. And I don't like to touch the thing, so I throw it in there. This is ice. Yep. So we're just doing 1 pound. Squeeze it out. If that blood gets on me, I'm gonna throw up. And then you can just zip it back up. The gnats won't get to it. And you're good to go. I wonder if I should put you, I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Get a spatula. This here is a spatula. You say it? I don't have Snapchat. I have Instagram. And that's it. In what world is this supposed to wear somebody's arm out? I guess my world. Turn it up a little bit. Okay. Now the only thing, like I said, that I'm missing is onions. I don't have chopped onions. Look, I hung up a rack. My spice rack. Thank you, Carrie, Floating Hearts. How are you, sweetie? Well done. Thank you. The sticky wouldn't stick, so I super glued it on there. I hope they don't mind when I move. I got it up. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. Things like this will bother me. I'm like, man, you really wanted to hang that spice rack. I'll get up. Max, of course, will follow me. I'll hang it. It was perfect, and then it fell. And I was like, son of a biscuit. So I got my super glue, and I glued it. And so far, we're good. Cervical spine epidural, what? It is an amazing rack, I'm obsessed. Really? I got 2 of them. You want to have one? We're cooking chili. We're cooking chili. This is turkey burger in the pan, which has got lots of juice in it, which is kind of grossing me out a little bit. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Damn it. And then I just got chili beans. You know, we all know where to get those. Nothing special here. Let's see how much juice is in these. Not much at all. I won't need to drain them. Good. That one has a little... Ah! Shit. Well, shit. So those will be ready when I'm ready. For explosive diarrhea. And it's gotta come out, so. And I like the hamburger to be chopped very small. I don't like big chunks. I gotta get rid of this juice. It's grossing me out. That's better. Burn, baby, burn. know, Patrice always sends me videos of what she eats during the day. Just something we've done for, I would say, years now, Patrice. Um, and I am amazed that her ass gets up and cooks 2 meals every day for herself. It's so hard to cook just for yourself. For me, anyway, it's just not motivating. Do anybody else do that? Just get up and cook yourself 2 different meals a day? And she gives me the full display. She lets me know it all. And she also lets me know what she's putting on her grocery list. You think it'd inspire me, but it intimidates me. I'm like, how is she doing this? Yes, that's what I do. I cook all my meals every day. I 2 times a day for my kids and my family. 3 times is a lot. But see, you got a family. You can sit down and have dinner. You're laughing. It's just amazing to me. I mean, like when Ryan was younger, yeah, I guess I didn't give it much thought. It was just like dinner had to be made. So I made dinner. But when it's just yourself, I don't know. It's not the same. And Patrice makes it look so fun. She just gets so much enjoyment out of it. She's like, today we have 3 eggs into an omelet with rye bread, butter, and your favorite prunes. I hate prunes. Or then she'd make bacon, like for herself. Goals. This just isn't, I want it to be crispy. Me either. Excuse me, I'm going to turn this up higher so it burns. Namaste. I thought, like, if I go back to the drum circle, I'm gonna, you know how I was doing tambourine? I was like, la, 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 la. I think if I go back to the drum circle ever, I'm going to do the yes, what? Hi, Destiny. Okay, Elle, don't poke yours out with somebody's eye. I don't know. That did not come out right. Cause I was like, when I was doing it, they were like trying to play along with the whatever I was playing on the tambourine. But this next time, I'm gonna be like, Namio Reikeyo, Namio Reikeyo, Namio. And if they ask me what I'm saying, I can explain to them the Mayan meaning of it, and we can put a little energy into it, because they were like not the best. Like, they did not come with a game plan. Maybe that was their plan, no game plan. But yeah, when I got there, I had to take over. I was like, why aren't people dancing? What? Like, let's get up. Let's shake our ass. Let's do a little tambourine action. And then I played the drums. I think I played the drums for a little bit. I think I'm better with the tambourine though. I should not have had that frappe. It's getting crispy, you guys. Can you hear it popping? Popping. Allie, you do not have to apologize for leaving. I'm making chili with turkey burger. See, it's getting nice and crispy. It's annoying to have to be the leader. I'm rude. Somebody's got to do it, Patrice. You're the one. Okay, I think we're good here. So we're done with this. Now I'm gonna need something like this. Haven't had chili in a while. What do you? No, I just do chili. I just do turkey burger and chili beans with seasoning. Usually I put in onions, but I don't have any onions. Man, that's fancy. Max, come eat that. Come eat that too. Okay, put the other can in. Watch the arm shake. It's part of it. And then I'm gonna need to add a little water. And I'm gonna have to sit down. In what world does this wear somebody out? Okay, so we mix this. Everything's mixing together all so nicely. And then I'm gonna add chili seasoning. Ooh. I've been having a vinegar problem lately, like having vinegar taste in my mouth. That smells like vinegar. I don't like it. I might not use much. My heart's just pounding real fast right now. Now, when my dad used to make chili, you know, he would use like tomato sauce and tomatoes. His would be more juicy. I don't like juicy. If you ever eat Steak and Shake chili, it's not very juicy. They got the best chili in the world, Steak and Shake. Love it so much. But they put a bunch of different beans in theirs. I would add black beans, but it looks like with just a half or a pound of beef, I think that's, we don't need to add any more. Yum yum. Turn it on low. Gotta rinse these out. Sad, that's all recycling. And they don't recycle up here. I don't like a wet sink. No, no, no. Okay. Milk. I don't partake in milk. I think I'll put turn that off. It's done. But I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna put. Put what I'm gonna have in that, and then I'll put the rest in. I think it'll fit in here. Coffee? What? Coffee, huh? Okay, so we're gonna set this here. I'm not hungry right now, but I'm gonna take another bite. And then ooh, I have garlic powder. I love garlic. Let this cool off. I'll put what I'm gonna eat in this for dinner. And then I'll put the rest in here. I'm trying to think. I gotta get more turkey burger. I was gonna check something in here. You guys know I love those bars so much, but I've been getting migraines and I can't explain them. And those have coconut oil in them, and I'm allergic to coconut. These aren't plant-based, these are just 70 calories, but like I got those. These are plant-based. They're oats filled with fruit. And I bought those and I looked, and these have coconut oil. So I can't eat these either. But these are like my favorite, these monk bars. But like I've just been getting migraines lately, and holy freaking why? So annoying. Okay, now I have to pee. Do you have goods, girl? Your body looks great. Oh, wow. My body does not look great. But thank you so much. I have a 25-year-old. I have to pee real quick. I did have a frappe. So give me 1 second. Can you come with Max? I'll be right back. It's a little toasty. Sorry, I had a situation. What is that? Okay, why am I getting lightheaded? Oh. Okay, I'm back. I'm here. Patrice, are you still here? I need to know a little bit more about you putting coffee in your chili, like grounds or liquid coffee, and why? Hi, staff. I prefer dating black men, yes, but whatever happens, but I'm not interested in dating. Nobody can deal with this right now. Karen K, thank you so much. You must be a nice person to recognize a nice person. Hi, Ibrahim. I'm from Missouri. I live in Florida. I look great today. Wow. Thank you so much. That's very kind. I try to be. Sometimes we just have to try. And sometimes it's very easy. And then sometimes you just want to throat punch somebody. That's how you know you're real. No, brew coffee. It gives it a flavor and gets too thick. You can add coffee instead of water. I made coffee cake in school once together. Some Mexican grounds instead. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, Allie, I bet people were speeding their asses off. It's like a whole bunch of people in Guatemala shitting themselves. I did have my coffee today. I even had a frappe. So, look again, sweet one. Hi, Jackie. I need to highlight your name if I can keep my hand still. There you go. I work in a hospital. I agree. It's a challenge. I used to get winded too when you were really dehydrated, electrolytes were off. Yeah, so it was like, oh my gosh. It's fucking fab. It doesn't have nicotine in it. I think I need nicotine. No, I'm not. I'm from Missouri, but I live in Florida. Me too. Aren't they the best? I love it. Aw, Jackie, you're so sweet. I'm glad you're here. Jersey was my stripper name, and it's always stuck. I've always used it for all my like login names. And Bailey's my last name. My first name is Wendy. Yeah, when I go in, I'm like, can I get an effing fab? And they're like, a fucking fab? And I'm like, mm-hmm. I'm like, who named this? You're so cute, Patrice. Yes, I do want $3,000. I'm not ignoring you. Ended up in the hospital. From what? I feel so weak. Okay. Yes, please donate here. That would be a blessing. And somebody offered me 500. We've seen how that went. I get offered a lot and nobody ever follows through. So apologize if I don't seem so. Well, thank you, Jackie. Sweet one. How much is that in us? $3.26. I love seeing how it's different in every country. Make me, I can read the room. Aw, she is awesome. That is close to 5,000. You're absolutely right. Hey, it's closer than not. You know what I mean? My poor body is just. Hi, Mackenzie. Hi, Eveline. Eveline. I just said hello to you. You need to kind of maybe take a chill pill. I don't ignore people on purpose unless they say, you know, caca stuff. Hi, AT movies scene. So the chili is done. And so am I. My daughter is obsessed with Florida, wants to move there eventually. Do you like? I love it, but I'm going through a lot of health issues and I'm not able to be in the sun, so it kind of puts a damper on things. You still have hunger pains? Is it time for your chocolate? Charlene, you ain't even lying, darling. I'm so sorry. I'm so glad everything came back good, but I hear ya. You're so excited you can't hide it. Hi, James. You're such a doll. Hi, Crystal. Max is laying peacefully on the floor. I'm sorry to hear you have cancer. That's very, very sad, and we're gonna pray that it all works out. I don't have the energy. I just made chili. I don't have the energy to pick up Max. I can barely set up. Yeah, it's fixed. The electric hasn't went out. Hi, Kit Kat. What is this live about? I never understand why people just say hello to people. These lives confuse me. Well, people have to introduce themselves if they're new to the channel, and I'm going to address them. Maybe you just logged in at the wrong time. I was talking up a storm earlier. I just made a meal. But I don't know why you're coming at me like that. You usually don't speak to me like that. The channel's a safe place for people to come to feel love, hope, and acceptance. I share my life, and for some reason, people... Oh, it's your first time here. We have another Kit Kat. It just showed up in your feed. Well, welcome to our channel. Oh, I'm not coming at you. I apologize. I thought you were a different Kit Kat. I'm like, why are you coming at you? You know exactly what this channel's about. Can you read my message? I'm going to put it up. I love you. Okay. You know, a lot of people like this AV, I can't say her name. I feel bad when that happens. Yes, you're the new Kit Kat. Just if you're having a really hard day or a sad day, even if you don't know us and you scroll, you just let us know and let us pray for you. Let us help you. Let us be a listening ear. Just a safe place for people to come. Yeah, like a support channel. Yeah. Yeah, we spread love, hope, and acceptance during the Christmas times. We come together and we make sure that we provide Christmas gifts to children that would most likely not get anything. And, you know, we love to love here. I am very open, very goofy, very blunt. And, yeah. Help me out, bumblebees, you little brats. Please, can you read this message? If you want to say no, it's completely okay. All right, I'm listening. Tell him we're just here to catch a glimpse of the dog, Mr. Max the Star. Yes, James is our hornet, and no, I've been staying pretty isolated, and it's hard to go out. Until I get, I guess, my thyroid under control. I don't know what else would cause the heat intolerance. A beautiful lady. I'm in Pakistan. Welcome from Pakistan. You're amazing. You are very relaxing to listen to. Thank you, Patrice. Jesus Christ is our dear Lord and Savior. Amen. Premenopause. They checked it last October or something when I was in the hospital, and they said it was fine. I know. I it's just a hot mess, Kit Kat. It's just a hot mess. Can you read this? I'm trying to get your attention over here. Yes, you got my attention there, darling. I'm right here on the edge of my seat. Hi, please, can you read this message, please? You are so calming. I'm reading it. Love you. Everything you, hello, love me. I love you, everything you want me. They say I am premenopause. I wish they'd say that to me and then give me something to fix it. I just know you got the heavenly grip. You're flawless. You're beautiful. Are you reading a book? Have you been to Pakistan? Not lately. I have menopause. It's a pain in the bum. Jackie, watch your mouth. Bum. We say ass here. I love you, Carissa. Hi, Jason. OZ Max. Hi. Not your mommy. I love your glasses. Thank you very much. Look at me reading your messages. This is my outfit. I'm in my pajamas. They might be talking about Max. Oh. Hi Chris, I really thought that I was. And when all the blood work came back and was fine, I was like, I want to say, check it again. It is storming in my house. Oh crap. Never mind, it stopped. Wow, that's a fast storm. I'm absolutely yummy. Make sure you hit the like button and make sure you subscribe if you're interested. I'm gonna try to pick up Max so James can be happy. We're all here to please James, aren't we now? Thank you for the hearts. Hello from UK. Hi Nate. Hi Fino. Tattoos, yeah. I can't look away from the screen. I'm gonna get yelled at. Please cover up. Please go to a new channel. THC, no. You wanna please me? Send me a tip. Works every time. I'll even make the ooh-ah noise. Max, come here. James, he won't let me. Oh my gosh. He weighs like 5 pounds and I can barely lift him. Can you say hi to everybody? Look at the camera. Right here, baby. Can you do your Elvis? You don't have any hair to do Elvis anymore. What's the matter? Can I have a kiss? Thank you. I wear between like a 6.5, about 6.5. Thank you for liking my earrings. Oh, I have 6 dogs here at home. Oh my goodness. Why are you shaking? You need a shirt on? Are you cold? Are you so cold? I don't have the air on. He'll be a princess for Halloween. He doesn't dress up like a boy. He dresses up like a girl. Do you want to be a pirate or do you want to be a princess? You want to twirl around in your tutu? You want to be a pretty girl? Can you lay down? What's the matter? Why are you shaking, baby? Does sister not want to play? Does sister not want to play? You want me to get you a shirt? I washed your other one. Can we do a GoFundMe to get Max a golden girl? If you buy the dog food. I'm sick of buying dog food. I started making his own. Okay, I'm gonna get you a shirt so you're not cold, okay? All right. Oh, no. You don't wanna. Yeah, she is out, I think, on the balcony laying out. I try to tell her she's not gonna get her tan. She's got too much hair. His furry foot, he won't let me cut his bottom foot. So he's got this big, see what he does? I'm just showing it. You're the one that it looks ridiculous. He won't let me cut his foot, James. He let me do all the other ones, but this one, nope. My mom's like, Wendy, that's just embarrassing. You haven't been able to cut it. And I'm like, you don't understand. I can do a lot with that dog, but he got so angry with me, I almost flushed him down the toilet. Do you want to wear pink? What color outfit do you want to wear? Red? You want to wear your piggy? Or do you want to wear your pajamas? You want silk or cotton? Use your words. Pink or red? Speak. Maxwell James. Pink or red? Speak. Red? Okay. It's a Christmas outfit. Are you okay with that? I just don't know if it'll be warm enough because you're shaking so much. Let's put on your pink one. You're just shaking and shaking? What is going on? Come here. What is going on? Tell me all about it. Why are you shaking, honey? Your little paws are cold. Let me put this one on. Gentle. Gentle. I'm not cutting the foot. I'm putting it in your outfit. There we go. You're scratching me. Come here. See, Mama, it's easy to put it on when I'm on the floor. It's easier. Okay, let me button. You just want one butt buttoned up. Put your hat on. Okay. There we go. Good boy, now you're not shaking. You feel better now? I could scrub a toilet with that foot. Are you a little piggy? Oh, you're a little cold. Look, he's got a piggy tail. Is that better? You look like Hugh Hefner. Hey, Wendy, I'm just going through. Me too. Maybe all of us, like you, me, Charlene, and everybody that's going through it, just let's all just come here and be sick together. You want to lay down on my chest? You okay? I don't know what's wrong. What happened? I don't want to button that one. It's a little too tight. Does it feel tight? I'm gonna throw up, you guys. Next time I say I'm getting a frappe, say Wendy Renee. You will throw up. Excuse me. Anywho. I live in Florida. I live in Florida. Hi, Lori. Okay, well, let's do it. I need a total reset for reals. I ain't playing. Come on now. Come on. Let's do this. Bring your asses on. This is a small, I think. When he's got his hair like all over him, it's hard to snap because I get his hair stuck in the snaps. I'm glad you're new here. I hope you subscribe. Let's roll up your sleeves. Damn fleas. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've given him so many treatments. I'm like, I can't give you any more. You'll get sick. So it's like, do I take him to the vet and he'll get a shot? Ooh, I don't feel good. I'm gonna put you down, baby. There you go. The baby's comfortable. You're good. You're good. Okay. Thank you, Richard. Try not to get sick. Because I'm afraid if I get sick, first of all, I don't want to get a hernia. My back is killing me. And also, I don't want my blood pressure to drop. No. My hearing went weird for a second. Yeah, he was down there shaking. I guess the air is on. I have it on 75. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I don't want to get sick by myself. I think I'm just gonna go and call my mom and let her be there while I get sick. I'm not doing good, Lori. I was in the hospital, but I decided I didn't want to discuss what happened and the procedures they put me through. Ugh. Ugh. I was telling the nurse, I was like, will you please hold my hand? I was so upset. Oh my gosh. They couldn't find one of my ovaries. They said, well, sometimes they shrivel up when you get older. Mm-hmm. Do they? Good night, Carolyn. I hope you have a good night. I will. I usually go live if I can every day. gonna get sick. Fantastic. Let me grab me some water. Oh, I'm having that vinegar taste in my mouth again. Why is that? What is causing me to have a freaking vinegar taste in my mouth? If you Google it, it says an underlying health issue. Is that right? Fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get sick, but I'm going to mute this. If I can find the mute button. No, just came out of my mouth and through my nose. Just so you know, I'm a professional throw-upper. Growing up with eating disorders all my life, you might be like, you need to brush your teeth. It is a known fact that you should wait a while after you throw up to brush your teeth because of the acid. Oh my gosh. It's so much nicer throwing up when you don't have to worry about passing out and dying. Somebody else is here. I gotta be careful because I'm always afraid that nose ring's gonna come out. I try everything. I tried plant-based. I've just tried it all. Eh, my tummy feels better. That's important. Bring it to my room. Bring it to my room. My phone's about to die. I didn't take... I did take that, though. Yeah. My pride was sick. That's probably why I got sick. I forgot to take it. That would probably be why. Because when I was drinking frappes, I wasn't on Prilosec. Yeah, I just took it. I forgot that I didn't take it because I took my half a Klonopin earlier before I left. And I usually take them together at 3. And I totally forgot that. And I'm in there freaking eating chili. So probably, when I just sat down, I saw that I didn't take it. Hey, Carol, a lot of those words are really hard. It's like, what? It's non-nicotine. It's gonna be okay. Chili would do it. Yeah, I only took 3, maybe 4 little bites. But at least that explains why I just thought I took it. I don't know. Who knows? I'm crazy like that. I'm crazy. It's the chemicals. That's interesting. It's chemical free. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I'm going to get off here. I gotta charge my phone. Well, I threw up all my frappe. It was weird. Not to be gross, but I didn't feel like I threw up any chili. It just was all fluid, frappe. So, but I'm definitely gonna eat because I don't want to become more and more weak. But I'll eat here in a little bit once this gets in my system. But I'm gonna give my mom a call, and she was at Walmart. I don't know. I can't. I don't know. My brain just isn't. Just pray for me. Pray for me to get well. Pray for me to be able to just. All I want to do is work. That's what I want to do. I want my body to heal itself at least enough for me to be able to go to work and quit being so weak and exhausted. Otherwise, I'm going to be homeless. And I want to keep my job. Well, at the hospital, I got a hold of my work and they took me off the schedule for this week, which I bawled about. I cried so hard. But hi, Bradley. Because I need that money to pay my rent. I want to work. I'm so sick and tired of like sitting in the house, cleaning this, washing this, doing this, just little pieces at a time. And I just get so wore out so quick, and doctors are not giving me any answers, and just so freaking exhausted and weak all the time. And all I want is enough energy to go to work 3 freaking days a week. They're long schedules, shifts, but I did it one night. I worked and then I got cut because the room, it was like slowing down. And so I picked up someone else's shift on the other side of the building. And I did great. Like my energy was good. Like I wasn't in any pain. And it was just like, why can't I just do that? I love my job. I love the people I work for. I love the people I work with. I love serving people. I I love interacting with my customers. I hate to call them customers, but the people that come in to eat, I want to show them a really good time, and I can't even do that, and it's so discouraging, and it's just like, what does God want from me? All I want to do is to feel better and be able to work and provide for myself. That's it. I don't need anything else. I don't need anything fancy. I just want to be able to work. And I just get so freaking weak so quick. And I just don't see it getting any better. I just really don't. And it's really discouraging. Really, really discouraging. So please say prayers that I get answers and I start to feel better. Because I'm not asking for a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go for now. I need to rest for a little bit. I'm gonna call my mom, gonna charge my phone a little bit, and then if I get the energy, I might make some bracelets so I can make some money. Um, but I love you guys so much. Welcome all the newbies that have joined today. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thanks for subscribing if you did. And I'm sending you love, hugs, prayers, and kisses. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a really great day and make good choices. Bye. Love you, Allie.